The disbelievers, brothers, nothing's going to help them the day of judgment. Abu Dawood narrated in his Sunan بسند صحيح عن عمرو بن شعيب عن أبيه عن جده. There's a dispute on this chain of narration. I believe it's sound. Yeah, I believe عمرو بن شعيب عن جده عن أبيه, that this sanad inshallah ta'ala is min asanid as-sahiha. And when I say sahih, I'm mutasahil, but I'm saying Hassan. It's sound inshallah ta'ala. That Al-As ibn Wa'il As-Sahmi, he gave before, on his deathbed, well, look what he did. And I want you guys to listen to the story. He, on his deathbed, he said to his children, because he's very wealthy, he said to them, I want you guys to free 100 slaves on my behalf. His son Hisham, he freed 50. Amr, the father of Abdullah ibn Amr ibn As, Amr ibn As, he wanted to do the other half, 50-50. So he came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he said, Ya Rasulullah, Inna Abi Awsa, my father gave a wasiyah, and yu'taqa anhu mi'atu raqaba. My father gave a wasiyah, a final farewell speech, and in there he told us all from his children to free 100 slaves. My brother Hisham has already done it, 50, and I now want to do the next 50. The Prophet then said to him alayhi salatu wasalam, إنه لو كان مسلما he said أولا, the Prophet said to him, إنه لو كان مسلما, if your father was a Muslim, فَعَتَقْتُمْ عَنْهُ, and that you freed a slave from him, أو تصدقتم عنه, or you to give charity on his behalf, أو حججتم عنه, or you were to do hajj on his behalf, بلغه ذلك, that would reach him. And if he's not a Muslim, none of that is going to reach him. I want you guys to all understand, the Prophet ﷺ, when he was asked things, it wasn't to make the person feel good. What was right, what is right, and what is wrong is wrong. There's no point sugarcoating falsehood to the people, just so that you make them feel better. Of course, you observe the way that you tell the person the information, but the truth does not change because some people are going to get hurt by it. Very important. So when and you have to understand the concept of them believing their forefathers was like a religion for them. Yani before those days, the forefathers was like a deen. Yeah. Even now, our cultured parents, they look at their parents as what? They look at them sometimes, and it's not like it was for Quraysh. Sometimes they'll say, my parents never said this to me. We've never been taught this. We found our forefathers upon this and we are on their path. That's how Quraysh used to be. Whether it was right or wrong, they didn't care. Our forefathers, it was very... What falls under our forefathers, by the way, is also culture. Culture is fine as long as it doesn't go against the what? As long as it doesn't go against the deen. If you glorify your culture to the extent that you use it as a form to oppose the deen, it's not praiseworthy, is it? It's a problem. Anyways, the Prophet told him the truth. He said, if your father was a Muslim, inshallah, this reward would reach him. And if not, you and your brother, what you do is not going to reach your father. He's not going to get no reward for it.